In Flanders fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amidst the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved. And now we lie in Flanders fields. In Flanders Fields was written by Major John McCrae, a second-in-command of the 1st Brigade Canadian Field Artillery during the Second Battle of Ypres. It's perhaps the most famous poem arising from the Great War. And though the figure is always being debated, it's believed World War I produced 35 million military and civilian casualties. World War I is often remembered as the deadliest conflict in living memory. It's also remembered as a period of great unity, and for those who served in the trenches, the war was horror, frustration and sorrow, but also triumph, pride and camaraderie. Remembrance Day, or Poppy Day, is a memorial day observed in Commonwealth countries to remember those who died in the line of duty. I talked to the British ambassador to Thailand, His Excellency Asif Ahmad, to tell us a little bit more about Remembrance Day.
Well, for me, it is really to speak on behalf of the entire United Kingdom and the Commonwealth as a whole, because this is a widely held remembrance. It is for all those who have served in the defence of our country and indeed their own national interests. It started in the First World War, but it really is about every single incident where we have lost a member of the armed forces. And for me personally, I think it's important because it really shows that the reason why we're able to go about doing our work, the reason why the world works, is because these people sacrificed their lives, many of them very, very young people. Yeah, I think those who served in the war, in the First World War, sadly, I think nobody is left anymore. But from the Second World War, there are many, many people who are still very much alive and contributing and still active. I mean, if you look at the Royal British Legion, many of them are ex-servicemen from World War II. But more recently, of course, there have been other theatres where Britain has played an active role. And there also you see many young people who have been affected. And it's not just their family and friends. There's a whole national feeling about this. In every village, in every town, and in the centre of London, Remembrance Day will be commemorated and will be televised, and the whole world will be watching. I think, people should forget, and often do, that the military have no choice in warfare, in declaring war. That's a political issue, and that's not the issue for today. The issue is that the military, in all its shapes and forms, men, women as well, have given selflessly to a great cause.
Today was about those who've sacrificed their lives in all the wars and in the Great War, but also about those who continue to put their lives on the line for the sake of stability, peace, unity, for Queen and for country. Reporting for Thai-Asean News Network from the British Embassy in Bangkok, I'm Sawitta Lefevre.